Next on stage, we have Intentex. Please welcome Intentex on the stage.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dorin Sandulescu, and I want you to meet our friend, Andy. Andy here, he's working in the sales department. And let's just say that he's not the best salesperson in his office. But after exchanging a few emails, he's about to land a huge client. And then he sends one last email. Now Jane here, who's the client, she reads the email and suddenly the whole deal is off. Andy has no clue what he did wrong. He doesn't know what happened. Now, the interesting thing is that in the time it takes for me to say this sentence, about 20 million emails have just been sent. And about 90% of the time, the person who's reading the email thinks that they interpreted the message as it was intended. But in fact, only half of the time they are right. So now let's get back to our story. As you might imagine, Andy's boss is extremely angry and is desperate because he knows he messed up once again and he's about to lose his job. And Jane is furious as well. But luckily for Andy, he discovers our new text analysis technology. So he analyzes his email and finds out that the tone of it was too negative and even pushy. In order to fix everything, he decides to write a new email to Jane. But this time, our system alerts him that the message is too negative. So just as easily as working with a spell checker, Andy is able to correct the tone of his message by simply changing some of the problematic words which are pointed out to him. And then our system approves, so he can send the email. Now, in order to make all this possible, we have been working on our technology for a good number of years now, and we're finally ready to launch it. And we don't just focus on emotions. In fact, this is just one of the 7 different categories of results that we currently have working right now. Now, behind this technology, we have a team of specialists across different fields, at the center of which is Vadim Dehtiar, Lithuania's first trainer of neurolinguistic programming. He studied how language impacts people with the co-creator of NLP. But now let's get back to our story. Here's Jane. She reads the last email that she received from Andy, and this time she feels excited. And she changes her mind and decides to go ahead and make the deal after all. Her response changed as a result of Andy's improved communication. As you can imagine, Andy is extremely happy, his boss is delighted, and Jane is a satisfied customer. Now our goal for Intentex is clear. We want to take this from a startup and grow it into an international market leader into the field of text analysis and communication tools. And we're looking for an investment of minimum 500,000 euros to set up a development office in Vilnius or in Lithuania and create our end user products based on our technology. So if you're looking for a startup with huge potential, I recommend that you remember this name, Intentex. Thank you.
Any questions for Intentex?
So how many languages do you support?
For now, we support English, and we're focusing on the American market, so American English, mostly because there are some differences with British English.
So your sales and business development will be in the States, not in Europe?
Yeah, we'll be in the States, and later on we'll probably add more languages, popular languages like German or French, but we need to do more research for those.
Okay. And your sentiment analysis, that's fully your own technology, or you're using some other technologies for this?
No, it's our own technology. Some of the research is done like officially in universities, and it's public. You can access it and view it. But a lot of the research that we have done is ourselves, especially the parts that come from neurolinguistic programming.
Who's your customer? Who like the perfect
our customers?
Customer?
Yeah, for now we're focusing, well, our market is range. We can impact a lot of people, but we're focusing mostly on businesses, anybody who works with client services and who sends a lot of emails. We also want to focus on politicians because it's a tool that can create powerful influence, offer powerful ways to influence. And after all, it's for anybody who communicates in English, who has a website, who has a web presence, and wants to communicate more effectively and get his message across better.
So where are you going to integrate these two? So is it a separate product or integrate to browsers or word processing software? So where you got email software? So
we want to integrate this with email clients and CRM systems. We have built like an API that we can connect and offer custom solutions. But most of this will be on the cloud, so anybody can just access it.
Can you also use this technology to sort my mailbox so that good news are in one folder, bad news are in folder for tomorrow, and so on?
Well, we have the technology, and we just want to develop the front-end products. We have a lot of ideas. That definitely is one that we can do. We just need to create the actual products, the interface for them, and just as easy as making email alerts, we can create that as well, of course.